Hello, I'm Julie from Absolute Wellness, if you've not seen me before, and I wanted to come on and wish you all a lovely, peaceful Christmas. I usually do this around about now, I think, and yeah, I want to say thank you for all your support throughout the year again. Really, without your likes, your comments, your shares of my work, I really wouldn't be in this job. And it's the feedback that you give, the reviews as well, they really do help someone like me that's running a business on her own and keeps on trying to evolve. And yeah, I'm so grateful to you, and please keep up what you're doing and promoting me through word of mouth. Anyway, I've got a few little messages I wanted to share with you. I would have probably come on earlier, but I was waiting. I felt a little bit low there's been a few things going on in my life, and I thought, well, I'm not going to shy away from it and make out that I've always got this happy face on. I'm quite good at putting that face on for my yoga sessions, and we're all human, and unlike anyone else, I have things happen and difficulties in my life. So I wanted to come on a day where I was feeling a lot more upbeat and share a message that hopefully makes a difference to some of you this Christmas time and for the coming year ahead. So yeah, I was going through some difficult times, and the way I deal with that, well, I've got a few close friends that get me and that are there to listen until I stop talking. And really, that's just so important, to just have a few close people in your life, whether it's friends or family, that you offload and you share your worries and fears. So I did that, and also I get out in nature. I've been spending quite a lot of time outdoors. It's really when you're outside, well, for me, it's the times that I'm on my own that I have nice solitude and peace and calm, that I'm able to really process everything that's going on in my life and to take stock and to learn from what's going on with my emotions and my thoughts. So if things are difficult, then you listen to the thoughts. Don't shy away from them and try and fill your time with endless tasks and busyness and just keeping seeing people and avoiding what's going on inside. Process everything that's coming up for you, and it will pass on sooner. So that's important, and that was the first message, really, that you don't keep everything all to yourself and soldier on thinking everything will be fine. So my next thing was about perspective, and when I'm having a little bit of a period where I'm feeling down or there's difficulties going on, especially at this time of year, I can look back and think, well, what has been good about this year? And I honestly, when I did this, I thought, wow, I have been so lucky. What a great year I've had. Overall, the best thing to do for me is to focus on, once I've sat with the emotions, is to look back and say, well, look at all the positive things, and that can lift you up too. So try not to keep focusing on the negative, but for me, I look at the positive things, and well, the main things for me have been all the holidays I've been so lucky to have. I was in New York at the beginning of the year with my daughter, and I've had holidays. Well, the hiking trail that I did in Mont Blanc was just incredible. It feels like about 3 years ago now. And then I had a holiday in Venice, and that was just beautiful too. I loved that. Lots of time to myself, little breaks away on my own. One of the best holidays I've been on has been on my own, actually. And that was when I went to Isle of Mull earlier this year in memory of my mum. And in fact, I can see her, she's just there in a little bauble looking down on me. So that was a little trip in my mum's memory, as she loved Iona. And I always wanted to go, and it was just, it didn't disappoint. It was just so spectacular to be there on my own. And I think it's so important that you do spend some time on your own in life. As my mum would always say, you must learn to paddle your own canoe. And she wasn't wrong, it's so true. So getting some perspective back on your life when you're feeling a little bit down, if Christmas isn't the way it's normally been for you this year, take stock and think about the good things that have happened for you and that better things will be ahead. Keep on believing. I also think about the year I've had with my work, and yeah, I've had such a growth year, I feel. I've moved on from Facebook to YouTube with my yoga videos, and that was a bit of a stepping stone. That was getting out my comfort zone, but I've done it and I'm going to continue doing that. And yeah, and then I've done my Reiki Masters teacher training, so I'm now a Reiki teacher. And well, if you know me, I talk about Reiki in every conversation that I have. I'm either being guided by Reiki, and or I'm telling you to do some Reiki or have some Reiki. And it really is a spiritual pathway for me. It's just how I live my life now. And so hopefully you can maybe join me with that next year. So if you're not feeling any kind of discomfort in your life, or everything's always so easy, then maybe it's time to think about how you can grow. I find that most of my growth is happening when I've got the discomfort going on, the difficult times, the challenges, the change, the transitions, and these are the times that you grow. If you're continuing to repeat cycles and not grow, then you will still be where you are right now and thinking, well, why has nothing changed? So I look back on this year and I feel so fortunate that I have taken the plunge and done some things differently, and I've continued to grow in my work. So next year, well, I feel like I'm starting the year with a blank canvas after reflecting on this year, especially with this being winter solstice today, with it being the shortest day but the longest night. It's a perfect opportunity for you to look back on what has been working for you in your life and what's not been working for you, and where you want to make changes and set new intentions and paths for the future. So you might spend some quiet time tonight just listening to what comes up, and maybe light a candle and meditate. Just be with yourself and whatever arises. So I want to just wish you all well, and sorry this is quite long. There's maybe only a few of you will watch it till the end, but I wholeheartedly want to say have a peaceful time at Christmas with whoever you're surrounded with, if you are with anyone, because some of you will be on your own. And just remember, it's one day, it's only one day, and you'll get through it. And if you're needing some support from me, then I'm here, and yeah, I can help you with CBT therapy, with yoga, with Reiki, and with personal training. And I'm certainly working tomorrow. I'm working on the 29th, I think it is, next Monday, and then back again once the schools begin in January. So thanks for watching. If you've watched till the end, it's 8 minutes long. Oh my goodness, I can talk. And I'll hopefully see you soon. Bye for now.